All right, cool. So I'm just gonna get this live stream started. What's up, guys? So today's Friday. So basically, the trading week is over, right? It was a week after election week, so it went pretty smoothly. I think it was pretty predictable, like I said in the chat and our app, right? I feel like the markets was pretty predictable this whole week, right? And we had some big moves going on, right? And yeah, so like every live stream, right? This is gonna be our second one thus far, right? We're gonna do Fridays and Sundays until next week, and then we're gonna have a full schedule sent out in our app. All right, so stay tuned for that. All right, so we're just gonna jump right into it, guys. Of course, if you have any questions about any pair that you want to go over, right, I'm gonna go over my pairs, and then if anybody has any questions, we can go over any other pairs, and yeah, all right, cool. So my favorite pair, GJ, right? So to start off the week, right? The 8th. All right, cool. Sunday the 8th. So the market open. All right. So before that, right, it was just consolidating within this zone between the major level of 136 and the mid level of 135. It was just bouncing around, right, consolidating, right. Really nothing to do over there. Okay. And it just broke. Now, for those who was already in the trade, like from right here, when it was on top of this major level, right, and it started to reverse to the upside, right, you would have been straight because it didn't make no sign of going down. So you would have been straight. But if you was in this trade already, you would have waited. All right. So like I always say, I don't like getting into the trades when it's consolidating. So so you just want to wait for a break and on to the next level. So as it should, it did that. All right. It broke. Now you just want to wait for a retest of the major level. Did that. So it broke, tapped off this mid level, came down, and then tapped off this major level. Higher high, higher low. Easy. Okay. Right here too. I'm gonna delete this. This is called a role reversal, just basic price action. Okay. So all this right here. All right. Came up, bounced off this broke the resistance, became support, basic role reversal, basic on price action, and then just kept going on to this uptrend. So as we all know, the election is going on. So the week after election is always pretty big. I looked in the past, did some past studies, did a little bit back testing throughout the week, and I went back to when Obama won the president election, and after that week, the market spiked up. So I kind of predicted it was going to go the same way. Okay, especially with GJ. So it did a big move going into the upside, right? It broke a lot of levels. Okay. It broke this level right here, came up, just kept going, high momentum right here. Okay. It kind of took a little breather, right? Going into what was this? The ninth. Okay. Came down, right? If you was already in this trade, right, you would have kind of waited for a retest of the major level. So it kind of missed this major level by how many pips? By 20 pips. All right. So me personally, right, I would have waited until it actually got around here a little closer. Right. If you was like if you like some people like you had a little bit of FOMO and you still wanted to try to get into the trade, even though I might have not touched this major level, you would have gotten to it with a lower lot size. All right, that would have been a smarter approach. Right. You don't want to put if you're unsure about the trade, you don't want to get into it with your normal lot size because if it goes bad, you're gonna lose more money than you would usually lose if you were to use your risk and I forgot. If you were to use your risk management, all right, your risk management as you planned out, if you were to follow it every day, right, and one of these trades like it doesn't follow your risk management and you lost that trade, you would have probably messed your plan up. You feel me? So you just want to stick to your plan, whatever you have, you know. So me adding into this trade, I would have waited for it to come around this major level even closer. So I missed out on this trade, but I had another chance to get into this trade right here. Okay, so it kept going on to his uptrend, right? and it broke to this major level right here. So I got in at this wick right here. Okay. So it came up, broke it real fast, came down and did a quick retest. So it did a quick immediate retest. This is what this wick is for. Came down, rejected it heavy, right? Got into it right here. And then I caught how many pips did it go up? I believe it went to the next level. All right. Yep, it did. So 100 pips. So level is 100 pips. Yep, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. Had a good week, guys. I had a good week. But yeah, and then it started to reverse. So once it hit its final major level of 140, it started to reverse. All right. So if you were a person that still wanted to be bullish on this pair, right? You still wanted to go for a buy, and you entered over here. Let me just press replay. All right, cool. And you entered over here, right? You would not have been wrong to enter right here, all right? Because it made it broke this major level, right? Did a little rejection, but it's all good. It broke, right? Closed above this major level, okay? Came down, and then it held. All right, it held for 2 candles. So me personally, 2 candles is enough for me to get to the trade, right? Put my stop loss right under it. If I wanted to, I could put it like right under this wick, right? Maybe a little bit more. 20 pips, cool. So 20 pips stop loss for the next major level, 140 right here. Next major level would be wow. There you go. $141. So this was the $20 loss, the $50 loss. I think it was $15. Yeah, it was $15. I remember. So I took a loss on that because it did reverse, right? But nonetheless, it still is a good trade to get into. Boom. All right, cool. Candles. So for me, 2 candles is enough because right once it starts consolidating or doing a little bit of reaction to that on that major level, right? Depending on the time. So like, what time was this? 3:30. All right, cool. I think I was out this trade already then. Yeah, I was at this trade then. Yeah. So it was 3:30. The market was about to close anyway. So I think that's why I did a big candle when it was going. Where's the replay? All right, cool. Yeah, this big weird candle was like at around 5, right? 4:30, right? Right before the market closed. And it started to trend down. All right. So once you see this, right, big gigantic candle going the opposite way, that should be a first alert for you to say, okay, cool. So I just made a big candle. The market just made a big candle. So I gotta pause and see what's going on here. So then you start to see the market come up. So once it comes up, right, automatically if you see a retest of this, right, this candle coming up right here and rejecting this major level going down, then that's another indication that the trade is gonna start to go down to on the downtrend. All right. So as you can see, hit this major level, right? A gigantic wick, and then started to trend down, right? Hit this hit this mid level, okay? Became support, right? It held, came up, made a lower high now. So came down, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So now it's starting to make a downtrend. So now it's starting to reverse. So as you can see, broke this mid level, right? Now it's under the mid level. So now this is basically a reversal right now. So it's going down to the downside. And another keynote to make, right? This right here was all manipulation, all right? All big manipulation. So this is not normal within the market, right? It's supposed to be trending. So will always get Sunday pre-market set up for the week, but it might come down all the way down here, and then maybe start trending back up. All right, we'll see. We'll see though. We'll see. But yeah, so it just reversed on us. All right. So that's basically what GJ's doing and what GJ did in the past week. All right. It was pretty predictable, to be honest with you. I want the GU. I'm pretty sure it's similar. I didn't really trade the GU a lot. Okay. All right. So it did GU is a little messy, to be honest with you. That's probably why I didn't trade it, to be honest with you. But yeah, it pretty much did the same thing GJ did. It went up, right? It did a good rally during the week, and then it reversed down. So, but the price action is just a little weird. That's why I'm a little iffy on GU. All right. So, oh yeah, for GJ, no, I didn't in here yet. No any questions. All right, cool. Other pairs I traded is EU, right? Past week, let's see what that did. So EU created a gap when the market opened on Sunday, right? Created a gap. All right, so what gaps is like basically where price just pushed up or down during the break of the market close. So this happened, right? So this will always get filled as well, right? Any gaps or big movement going up or down will always get filled, just so you guys know. So obviously you got filled coming down over here. And then now it's just playing around, right? Now it's just playing around. It broke up on this major level of 1900, okay? Came down, broke, and then a gigantic candle going down. What is this, ninth? Yep. So big manipulation as well, all right? The complete opposite of GJ. All right, started to head down. All right, broke, consolidated, no real structure, no real, trend going on here. And then it just broke. So EU was all over the place, right? That's why I didn't really trade it either. Yeah, this was wild too. All right. So me personally, I just like things with structure, like things that's obvious within the market. If it's not obvious within in my eyes, then I'm not taking that trade. All right, I don't like to lose money, so I'm just gonna take the obvious trades every time. This is gold. Gold shot down. So this was a lot of a surprise to a lot of people. Right, people expecting the US dollar to go down and gold to go up. Right, I expected that too. To be honest with you, I lost $35 on this. Sad, I never traded again that whole week. I just traded GJ, got all my money back. But it's all good. But yeah, it did a big gigantic move going down, and I'm probably gonna do a little bit of research on why that happened on the weekend, because that was crazy. But yeah, now it's just ranging out within these levels right here. So we go see what gold does, right, for next week. CAD, I don't trade CAD at all. I only trade GJ. I only trade GJ, bro. Just double check. Is anybody other here? All right, cool. All right, cool. So that's pretty much it, guys. If anybody don't have any questions, I'm just gonna hop off. But we will be doing this every Friday, right? Most likely at 12 p.m. All right, cool. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys on Sunday for the pre-market setup. All right, for the week.